I did record myself jaywalking to the guild house.
I saw that.
But
I saw that.
I remember, I mean, I was running out to grab food and I wanted to cross the street and I did a little jaywalk.
Stop right
Did a
there,
little jaywalk.
lawbreaker.
And some guy, I knew he was Smash Bros. At the Genesis, he was like, he's jaywalking, look at him go, look at him go. I was like, wow.
This is who I am
Yeah.
now. Welcome back to the Reads. How was your week? Last week, we played, for you, it was a week ago. For us, it was mere moments ago.
Mere minutes.
And
You've
also
been more
last
of a...
week, last week, Jmook won Genesis 9. First super major win.
We don't need to remind you, but...
There's only a handful of people who have won Melee super majors.
Jmook,
There's not so many people who have ever done that.
we received a photograph from our good friend Ben SW this morning, right before we started filming, of someone who... Hopefully our editor can put that photograph right here on the screen.
There's
but
just
it is
no way, dude.
It's a photograph. Someone is literally vandalizing the streets of San Jose.
Which we don't condone, by the way.
Which we don't condone, by the way.
No.
But anyway, there's Jmook graffiti in San Jose. Our opponent's name is Ganon Main. I've
H-boy, though. So,
H boy.
who knows if...
It's like H box, but the letter after X.
Yeah.
So the one thing that I really
Hungry boy.
like about fighting Ganondorf is running and kneeing
Ooh,
and catching his big, ugly head.
I love fighting Ganondorf.
guess
Can
I
we all
should
just
say- I
share
should
this?
say ugly.
We've got a
Ganondorf.
falcon, we've got a spacey, a fox, and we've
You're
got a
right.
sheik, and
Here's
all
how I
of
play this
us
Ganon.
probably really like fighting Ganon.
Yeah, it's a
Right?
it's a great time.
Yeah,
It's a great
yeah,
demoralizing
this
time.
is a great time. This is always a great time.
Okay, never mind. This Ganon means sick.
You're fine. You're gonna be fine. This guy's name is Ganon Main. Like he's putting it all out there. Like,
Yeah.
You know what this guy's about. He's a Ganon Main, playing some Ganondorf.
I got hit by the classic, the day 2 tech trap. It's not day 1, but
The jab. I don't know. It's a
Oh, my
50-50.
shield.
It's a 50-50. There's no real. I'm a big fan of this matchup. Of like, you know that Ganons will try to. Oh,
Nice.
buddy.
see how I just kind of ran by a need.
Yeah.
I love doing that. I just like to just do this.
Yeah. That looks really good. Wow, that was actually hard to punch. By the way, Ganon's side beyond shield, actually unpunishable. People try to shield grab it. It's not shield grabbing.
And you get hit by the jab, and it's pretty awful feeling.
Feels a little bit bad. I like to let
Oh my goodness, this
Ganon.
player grabbed me.
That's what I saw.
Sick.
Ooh.
Wow.
Well,
This
About
is
this
just
is some drive-by
knee matchup. For me,
Knee matchup.
this is one matchup where I can just knee. And that's...
that's gotta feel great. That's actually really interesting.
Okay,
'cause
why am I missing this? I'm trying to do something specific. And it's not working. And I'm not
knee
happy
matchup.
about that.
It was run by. Go for Mrs. Doubtfire. It was a run by fruiting.
Oh!
There.
That's why they call this show.
Oh,
Three.
try to hit with the boo boo bus.
Oh, that was supposed to be the double. It wasn't
beside the
double.
boo-boo
Yeah,
bus?
yeah. Gans down beats. Back home we call it the boo boo bus.
boo-boo bus.
Yeah, you get a little ouchie bawa.
Well, that's what I call it now too.
Yeah.
As it turns out.
Take a little ride in the Peace Out Express. We have a lot of phrases back home.
Sounds like there's more of that. It sounds like there's more of that coming from
Some
Reminded me
upstate
of
lore.
AZ.
some upstate lore, yeah.
Wow, you really are just.
I love it. I
giving
honestly
the
just
knee.
love it. Even
Yeah.
if I lose, I'm still just
I nair a
just
ton
enjoying
in this
the,
matchup.
the ability to
Do this many knees.
live in. You never seen anybody before be like that.
No, I haven't.
Dead.
Sure haven't.
Living.
Oh, you know they should.
Nobody expects roll
Nobody expects roll.
in 2023.
This Ganon should have done the Thomas Tipman.
Two tips.
T-tips. You know what I found out which warms my little cynical heart? In the Ultimate community, they call that the Tipman.
I am so
the reverse
Really?
upper. They call it the Tipman.
Does
I was
does the move still work? Like, can you actually
think-
spike, or is it?
Yeah, I think.
Did you
so.
see that? Does anybody understand that you need to be 12 levels ahead of the FBI to get a force match like that? This Ganon main is so frazzled by that forward smash, they can't even do anything right now. I don't even think I can win this game because of that.
That forward smash put you on the list for sure. You're on the list, dude.
I can't play next game. I can't do it.
Jmook, you want to go ahead? You have to use my controller, though, is the problem.
Okay, I will.
But
I
have the same trigger layout that you do. And
So I'll run it. I'll run
think
it.
you'll like my controller. Maybe.
I can't forward
Okay.
smash that beautifully and continue to play.
You can go any character.
Like Jmook
Got you.
said, sometimes your reaction will expend lots of energy and you can't stay focused.
Who do I?
Use against Ganon? You could use Falcon, I mean.
That's the real question, Jmook.
You got a lot of choices here. Oh!
I like that. I like that.
The upstate Prince of Evil?
And I'm just holding shield.
Oh, we're in this.
Wait, no,
we plugged it wrong. No, it's my controller. Well, then you're not.
That's all good.
Can I switch with you? Can we just try to unplug and replug? And
Just go. We have to grave. We have to grave, and you have to
No,
play
it's all
Ganon.
good.
I'll play Ganon.
Okay. Well,
Only Jmook if you. I'll play. I can play
Yeah.
Ganon. Or you could play Box Ganon.
you might. Yeah, you can play Box Ganon, or you can try to win with this.
This is a big handicap. Toad did win.
Did
with
you
this handicap one
close and restart Slippy between the break? Because
time. To
that.
my knowledge, I did not. To my limited knowledge, I did not.
Okay. Well, we're winning.
I mean,
I'm actually really bad at wave dashing with Ganon because you have to input it super slow.
had either of you ever played Hades?
Oh,
I've heard it's a great game.
I've heard it's a phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's game of the year, right? Apparently.
Hades is a great game.
Is it really?
I would definitely recommend it to both of you. I think you would both really enjoy it. There's a thing in like roguelikes and many games nowadays where you can put on an optional challenge. In Hades, it's called Heat. So Jmook is now doing this is like a heat run where you got 2 heat, you get half must shield while grounded.
It's like a debuff, but you get more rewards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
exactly
is
right.
even. Jmook's Heat mode Ganon is going toe to toe with Ganon main, who is a Ganon main.
Remember that Ganon main is still frazzled from getting forward smashed in that particular
I actually
situation.
don't even remember the situation.
I don't either. I don't even know.
I only remember talking about it. Oh my goodness. Thomas Tippin.
I think it was a counter impact. I think it was a counter impact forward smash. This is that's something from the Japanese scene, by the way, that Obsa told us about. They actually.
Oh, it kills. That kills a
I
lot.
love these offensive forward beats, by the way. In Japan, if you wave dash back forward smash, they call it the counter impact. And I just love that. I love guard impact. I love just impact.
Just impact.
I love counter impact. I love all of that.
Yeah,
I play
Genshin
Genshin
Impact.
Yeah. Weeps! Oh, the weeps, dude.
That's how you say it. I didn't know how to specifically say it.
It almost, I'm seeing now that it's less of a word and more of a noise.
Those are real weak.
Yeah, it's like a sound effect, you know.
It's like a windshield wipe, you know, like whoop, you know.
You know, you guys watch Ed and Eddie?
Oh, absolutely.
All the sound effects.
Did you say Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like the window breaking noise. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then the cat screeching.
And then the samurai guy or he was like, "Oh, say Soryo."
Yes. And dude, heat mode activated.
All right.
Jmook
Well done.
with the inability to run around, playing Ganon
Now how are we
is just
gonna-
more powerful than.
It looked like a legitimate strat.
Yeah,
I think we should try again.
Do you want to restart so that you can unstick your?
Sure, yeah, well, yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, let's just do that. It's just better. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
But you did win a game.
I did. Fox Falco.
Your Fox was also nerfed.
So you started.
I started.
My controller went in for Jmook.
That's right.
So in some way, all of us have touched the sticks.
In
So who's
some way.
next? Jmook could play.
You're
I
the
could
only
play.
one who hasn't played any
Played.
night.
So I'll play.
Yeah.
I'll play. I'm really loving. Dude, I'm just having.
She could. I love that people like she's such a great secondary or just such a good like a palate cleanser character. You know.
Palate
At the end of the day, you're playing Fox. You're missing wave shines out of shield, but you play nice. You come home after a long day at work and you're just half tilt fair.
Yeah.
Shield grabbing.
Until
They're quitting out. It's a
until you
great
have to
feeling.
fight Fox.
Until you, I mean, except for I love fighting Fox.
Well,
but
Yeah.
That's great.
If I could tech chase like you, then I can get it done. Well, we'll see. We'll see who we get. We'll see what happens. I do like the spacey matchups, but I find them to be. You got to lean forward. If you're forward tilt forwarding, after a long day, but then you get to me, if I get a space, I've got to kind of.
You have to, yeah.
That's a lean.
Little adjustment.
No stitches.
I had a feeling
all peach
that it was going to be another peach.
because this is the story of Teak on these episodes. Mm-hmm. Right. The story of Teak is that Teak has to deal with a lot of peach.
It's a gauntlet.
It's a peach gauntlet. Okay. So.
Wow, he's saying that we get no stitches.
Question mark.
I thought spot
The
dodge.
confident walk.
Yeah. Right. As if, but, can't do it like...
Wait, so is it good? Would you say... I suppose it's up to each individual person, but... Jmook, would you say that you would prefer to lose confidently than to win unsuredly?
That'll work.
At the end of the day, winning feels great, of course, but I think at least being confident in messing up or being confident in making mistakes and understanding the human in you.
Sun. I'm like Icarus. Is it Icarus that flew too close to? Who flew too close to the sun?
I'm gonna have to think. I think it is Icarus.
I think so. Kid Icarus?
I don't understand. I didn't
Kid
hear
Cudi.
the end of the story. How important is confidence? That's kind of my ultimate question.
I think it's a big factor. I mean, for something that Kadoran, shouts to Kadoran, my FlyQuest buddy, he says that being confident is not about being right, but about staying true to your values.
Ooh.
And
Dang.
that speaks volumes, especially in Melee, especially in the highest pressure moments where every single thing has to count. The culmination of years and years of practice has to come down in just like 10 minutes on a screen.
Oh, border, huh?
So FlyQuest has two meditating players.
That's true.
Ooh.
Two meditators.
Showcase meditation.
Two super top level meditator meleeers.
I wonder if that's one of the four tilts that Kalamazoo would have been annoyed by.
Mm-hmm.
Up air?
Close, but no cigar.
Yeah, but Forder wouldn't have reached either, so I don't feel like get off me. That's risky to go for, though, that bear. That's gone wrong for many a sheik, as Jmook is aware.
What happens to you?
You trade with bear and you die. Because you don't have a jump. I did not mean to. I meant to.
With the queen trades.
Queen trade. Oh, good merit. I was hoping that they would respect because I could still jump too. Is it hopium? Good trade for me.
That is a good trade for you.
Are you living, sir?
Do you ever wish that
Oh shit! They just ran him and did it. Okay.
Oh!
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't realize that was the kind of situation we were in, sir.
now you know? Instant run up, grab forward, throw, taunt. Probably a
Nice.
confirm on you missing the DI.
Yeah.
I wonder if they would have taunted
Oh, no.
if you didn't.
Yeah.
Jmook, I don't know if you noticed, but TK Breezy yesterday for top 8 was wearing a shirt that had like little, it had like peach on it, but it was like comic panels, and it said, "Oh, did I win?"
That's pretty hype.
I thought that was a sick
That's
shirt.
pretty hype, yeah. If Peach had her own anime, that should be like the
Yeah,
OP.
totally. I can't believe that she says that. I mean, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
It just
she's
really does some mental damage.
Very out of character for, her as a...
Right, she's
Character
a
in there,
princess. She
yeah.
should always know who won, right?
Mhm.
I can't see down there. I let her rip too early. If I'm gonna let a
Like
smash
that.
attack rip too early, then up smash and she'll just die at the top.
Last
I like your
episode.
shield. I mean, you're always I categorize you as like a shield stopper.
I should not. Yeah, I am.
And you do that with Fox,
I do.
which is nice. It's very, I think, shielding is it's very easy for it to be a habit.
Right. I think for me it is.
Mhm.
Sometimes. Sometimes it's like not the best option, and I do it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't. I was hoping he'd do that down smash again. They're staying very principled about this edge guard. Ah, nice. I wanted to fast roll past it. Well played. Jmook, I've got a controller that isn't shielding.
Okay.
And I gotta tell you, I've fought so much
fought
Peach.
so many Peaches.
Yeah.
I feel like I could go in and probably I could do fine, But I'm starting to feel like maybe I just need to learn from the best.
I want to see your Fox, or I want to see.
Okay, I will hop in for here.
I want to see his Sheik. We've seen so much of my
We have.
secondary Sheik versus
have.
these Peaches.
We
I want to
have.
see what it looks like.
Okay, I understand what you're
You
saying.
see what I'm saying?
I actually have played 12 Peaches, but never.
played so many fucking
It's
Peaches,
only
Bob.
been you.
Oh, 800. Whoa.
They knew.
They knew. They were like, wait a
switched.
minute. We got Jmook.
Is it the Secret Service stove?
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
I think this might work.
Right into Jmook's arms.
Oh, I love that.
Oh.
You know about ledge trapping Peach, Toph?
I do now, yeah.
I'm practicing ledge trapping Peach.
Shout outs to the Ultimate community. We are using, we like your verbiage, and we're going to use
do.
ledge trapping for the process of preventing Peach from getting from the ledge to the stage. Because that is one of her weaknesses. If she's not, you know, she has to be very cognizant of her options.
But you can't ledge trap Yoshi, right?
For example.
Because Yoshi, even though Yoshi's a double jump canceller, Yoshi can...
You kind of can, actually. You can pressure Yoshi at the ledge. If you get right on top of Yoshi, that's how you can...
Ness? I bet you could ledge trap Ness. And Mewtwo.
I have not put that much... Oh, well, Mewtwo can, like, teleport onto the stage. Mewtwo's actually quite good off the ledge.
Oh, that's true. He could also suck you underneath.
And on Battlefield. Oops. Oh, you tried to go for the catch?
Sucks when it misses.
Yeah, that's Bummerooski. Oh,
I like that a lot.
okay.
Yeah.
I like it a lot as well.
Yeah, against like the midweights, like Marth and Peach, getting them on the side plat and like where like Fair will probably not kill. At least go for up air.
Up air or reverse back air?
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh, up air for the kill move. And then reverse back air sets up for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
why you've been doing that so much more in Genesis? That's like a more recent game where you're doing those light, like meaty up airs. That's a meaty up air.
Weak up air.
It's
Weak up air,
meaty and
yeah.
then it's weak because it's not the initial timing of
Right.
the move. In the FGC, a lot of moves, when the hitbox is out, it's the same hitbox and the same frame data the whole way through. And so a meaty move,
You getting a strong hit.
it has different properties, yeah. But in a game like this where the same exact move has different hitboxes,
Right.
it could be meaty, but you know,
Oh my god. Ooh.
I would assume that if you're talking about a meaty move in Melee, you're talking about the strong hitbox just being active later in the in the move.
I'm seeing a professional at work right now.
Boink. Oh,
Oh, if only.
on
Say-
to him.
yeah. What was the sound effect you made?
A little boink.
Blink. Thunk.
Let's see if this works.
Dude,
Oh.
I remember last Genesis. It's poetic that, you know, it was the Jmook breakout tournament, both, you know, last year and this year. I remember, so I was commentating. You were not, actually. You took a year off. And you were in the crowd with Karen. Karen, my wife, told me all about what it was like sitting near Bobby in the crowd for Jmook's legendary top 8 run. And she was saying that you were kind of freaking out about Jmook, and you were like, oh my god, he's playing a ninja. And you kept going on about...
Yeah, because I think Sheik, I was sort of explaining that in the past, Sheik looked a certain way. You know? The way people played Sheik, it was very defensive.
Yeah.
Not very aggressive. But, yeah, Jmook sneaking in these little hits, you know? Really making me see that she could be played as a ninja.
You can play her like a ninja.
Way.
Yeah.
Jmook's run last Genesis was the first time, Bobby, me having known you for over 10 years, you have always kind of been diametrically opposed to Sheik. I can tell you that from my
Not
perspective,
had much good to say
you've
about
always
Sheik.
you've never had much good to say. And
No.
after that run, you were saying things like, I'm gonna learn Sheik, I'm gonna pick Sheik up as a secondary.
Yeah.
Like you, that day, everything changed for you with this character.
Genesis was
And
big
it was
for me,
Jmook
that's
over
true.
your eyes.
What do you think about that, Jason?
I think it.
Jason.
Jimothy.
Jason
I love,
Mook.
dude. When you call me J name into Mook,
Jaden.
you're like Jiminy Mook. I'm gonna start calling you Bibbidi Scat.
Bibbidi Scat.
Oh man.
What do you think about that? That I really appreciated your Sheik and the perspective of your play.
I mean, it's an honor, man. I'll never forget the way you came up, the way you came up to me in particular after Genesis, because you're like, you're from Tri-State? Let's go, Tri-State. Let's go. Like, yeah.
There's a connection right there.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. That's so beautiful.
And all of it just, I mean, not to say, I mean, it all happens in a beautiful way, and I would not have it any other way. But it was all so sudden, and the way I look at it is like, you know, I've been watching you guys since I was like 13 or 14, all these top players, and I always tell people, it's like, imagine, like, picture your favorite TV show, and then picture all the characters in that TV show, and then imagine you have a weekend where you go from, you not only become one of the main characters, but they all recognize you as one of them, and there's like a starstruck phase. And for me, it was tough because I had to like mitigate those feelings, because although I was thrilled to be a part of it, it was like, well, I still have to beat these people, you know. So I had to adjust fast, or otherwise I wouldn't be able to keep up.
It's true.
Meanwhile,
I know. Well, no,
those stitches
are
is
taking you to the limit.
Yeah.
Jmook. This is what happens on the reads. You know,
Genesis 9. That killed the 109.
Genesis 9 Grand Finals. It's a big stage, but I was actually curious if you may be more nervous here.
Well, this is a last stock situation.
You know what I'm saying? Because the reads.
This is where the real killers come out. Like, I know, you know,
yes,
super majors, blah blah blah, this, that, and the other. But
open bracket, maybe it's like more skilled or whatever. But no. The truth is that the real test is right here.
Yeah. What attack? Jeez Louise.
I'm missing that.
For what it's worth, he is using my controller. Right. He's not playing it 100.
Oh.
But it's been Peach Gauntlet, and here's the final boss.
No stitches.
Peach may.
I got hit. What?
Huh?
And they taunted you.
And they taunt.
That's what happens when you come on the reads.
Jeez Louise. It's okay. You're playing with my
You're gonna hold
controller. I
B.
get it.
You're gonna hold B and then play with your controller.
Yeah. Let's
Sure.
see what.
Okay. Damn it.
Damn.
All right.
Hey,
Let's
it happens.
There are so many skilled players in the Meleeverse now.
It's impressive. You'll find. I mean, someone's 8-year-old cousin will push you to your absolute brink.
Your
Absolute
absolute
brink.
limit. They'll take you to the edge and back.
I think I touched this and it went off.
All right. I'm gonna play some Fox.
Jiggle the cable.
I'm excited to see this Fox. Thank you, Toph.
Yeah. Yeah, I have seen this Fox. This is already my favorite Fox.
I have no secondaries. That's what this makes me. Whenever anybody comes on, it was nice to have Amsa on because Amsa only plays Red Yoshi.
Mm-hmm.
No
Though Amsa has a Falco.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it.
Falco. Interesting.
Well, so I've heard.
Amsa was telling me about some of his labbing. I owe it to the people at some point. I need to tell people about the tech that Amsa showed me with Spaceys when he labbed Fox and Falco for 30 minutes.
Oh, he has spacey tech.
He has a way to do. It's an option select. It's a fuzzy input. Oh,
What do you know?
Ganondorf again.
hey, I remember this guy.
H-boy.
Well, from Ganymede's perspective, Ganymede's like, oh, I got the same opponent, but actually they didn't.
They didn't.
Ganymede got Bobby Scar, and now they get Jmook.
I was getting nerd chills, by the way, while Jmook was talking about the experience of just being a viewer, you know, and then kind of going into the TV show. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's
There's so many times I've like watched an anime or whatever. There's a comment on some video about Persona 4 Golden where it was like, oh my god, I finally know what it's like to have friends. Because Persona 4 definitely gives you that vibe, but they're not real people, you know. They're kind of like, but we are real people. But then there's the parasocial thing that we need to reckon with too. But it's very tough. Yeah.
No. I'm listening to you, but I'm gonna.
It's too much. It's hitting you.
It's a sensory overload. It's a sensory overload for sure.
There's no way your brain can handle all this at once.
No. That's funny. Oh. Wow, he
Just
died.
skills, okay.
Just kills.
Ganymede on Stadium.
Oh yeah, that's I gotta say Ganymede, that's a weird strike.
This is a nice movement.
It's a weird strike. Yeah, this is really nice movement. Ganymede has to roll. Ganymede's getting pressured and is being put under pressure. Ganymede's answer so far has been roll.
Probably because last time Ganymede played, it was versus this other Ganon player who was just so inspiring and was really relying on roll as a movement option. You know?
Yeah, that's good.
So it must have Ganymede must have just connected the dots of like, okay, this
is what I need to do.
is what I need to be doing.
Oh, that's really funny. Yeah. Jmook did beat this Ganon with Ganon without the ability to walk or run or do C6 punch attacks. With my controller. Oh my goodness,
The classic Reed's heat run.
the heat run. That's what it's called. Heat
That's
run.
what we're gonna call it now. It's a heat run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because in the in these roguelikes, you do runs over and over.
So and the debuff affects you for the whole run.
Yeah, exactly. Once you exactly. At the beginning of a run, you can choose to apply these conditions.
Yeah.
We're gonna ban
Yoshis?
Mr.
Right.
Mook.
I'd assume by default, right?
Yeah, just mitigate
Like a
the.
safe. It's a safe ban.
pick.
Yeah.
I think sometimes I'm very happy to. Oh my goodness, Jesus, this guy. The Ganon Ditto that they played was on Stadium, so I almost wonder if this Ganon is trying to will into existence that Ganon that he met on Pokemon Stadium. Like maybe if I make the conditions right, that Ganon will reappear. That Ganon that.
They could be trying to make that happen.
Jmook, one of the best JC Shiners I've noticed. Are you just doing Y to B? You slide Y to B?
Yeah, wide B.
JC Shine is when you run up and
Or X to
jump.
B? It's like a jump cancel
Like-
shine. Oh my goodness. Wait. Do a run up JC Shine?
Okay.
I'm gonna watch your hands.
I use
You're
X
using
and D.
X.
Or Y and D.
Y and B,
Y and
okay,
B,
okay.
sorry.
You use X for
Yeah.
everything else. Got it.
Sorry to the viewers, we don't have a hand cam.
Yeah, we don't have a hand cam, but I can describe it to you.
Nice
Jmook is
mash.
mostly using X, but uses Y for jump cancel shines because you gotta get the input pretty quick. Oh my god.
Oops.
Yeah, I mean,
That was one of my favorite, Fox movement. Oops, boo boo bus.
boo bus. Gotta get out of the
Don't
road.
get a boo boo.
You gotta get out of the road. Yeah, that's the Peace Out Express as well.
Back home.
Back home.
Hang on, wait. When you
Oh
catch
my
the boo boo
God.
bus, you're on the Peace Out Express. Is that what's up? Wow.
One way ticket, baby.
Might be like a transfer type situation, you know?
Oops.
Dude,
Jmook, has anybody ever asked you what made you play Sheik?
on Radio Melee we actually did.
Yeah, I think I poorly explained it, but I think Sheik is just a great, she's a simple character by design. Her game plan is very simple, and I feel like she's just a great tournament character. You know, I'd much
Yeah.
rather be willing to hit F tilt fair Game 5 last stock than
definitely.
miss a wave shine out of shield punish and you know.
Definitely. It's kind of crazy that people who pick Fox need to do that consistently, and if you mess up Wave Shine Up Smash,
You're dead. Yeah. So I think it's the right amount of inputs, and also for longevity wise, my hands I'll never, unless I play religiously for hours a day, I'll still be able to maintain that stamina. Which is always it's always the bane of Fox in a nutshell. It's really it's really hard to give it your all with Fox as a character. For an entire bracket.
But it's fascinating that you say like hearing you use words like simple, and then I watch your Sheik, and to me those thoughts don't really come to mind. I'm kind of like, wow, this guy is just on another wavelength. Like you're doing some crazy stuff nonstop. So to me, I'm almost like I can envision a simple Sheik in my head hitting 4-tilt forward air, and then I think of Jmook Sheik and I think of reverse back air, jab, shield drop forward air, and I'm like, there's a disconnect.
Yeah.
But I get it. I guess you have that option.
Yeah, and it's more like going for those things in tournament. Yes, it's tricky, right? Because it's there's some ego involved, and it's a matter of how you're able to tame that, even by just swiping. I mean, look at None, for instance, in ways of Somei, he didn't have to do that, but it worked because he knew it would work. And I feel like doing that on stage kind of helps you break out of the mold, break out of your shell of the pressure of having to perfectly punish every single time, and just knowing it's if you know yes, there's one route, but if you know that you can take it another way while also being as expressive as possible, that's very enlightening. It's very it breaks out of your it's very comforting, because if I'm doing stuff on stage that I'm doing at home 2 a.m. on unranked, then it's oh wait, I'm just this is another game.
Just another game. I'm just playing Super Smash Brothers Melee.
You get that flexibility, that feeling of flexibility back. It's not so rigid or so tight.
Yeah.
We were talking about that a good bit on Top 8 commentary. How you were playing with a little bit of Riz.
And we're gonna talk about it.
That's
more
in your
because
vocab now.
We've got it's definitely
Welcome to 2023.
Welcome to 2023, but also as far as the rankings go, we're in the 60s, my friends. We're in the 1960s.
All right,
Good years.
a lot
The
of
Beatles.
some progressive movements going on.
Yep. Hippies are
Mushrooms.
active. Beatles are putting out some all-time albums.
We've got 2 more sessions to make it into the 90s and 2000s. Can we do it? I know you're wondering. I'm wondering too. But we're going to find out. Thank you so much to the patrons. Yeah,
the patrons right here. And, we've got some really special stuff. If you are a Patreon subscriber, we've got I'm just gonna say it. We got some footage coming at you.
We got some
both Jmook and Amsa.
Specials.
And you're gonna need to.
But even if you're just watching, we super appreciate it. Only support financially if you've got the money to spend.
Only if you've got the money to spend.
We gotta take care of ourselves first, right? Super important. Anyway, see you next week.